friends out here.
It's a very bad week already and it's only just begun.
Yeah.
Today we have to say farewell to our beloved
Rest in peace.
mascot. Rest in peace, Pidge. Pidge was our little solar powered cat that fist pumped on the dashboard with Mr. Moose.
Mr. Moose.
Pidge decided to take a trip out of the van this morning and she collided with the wheel of the van. And this is all we have left. Rest in peace, Pidge. And Yappa. It's Wednesday. I slept for 12 hours because I'm a lazy shit.
Hibernated.
And where are we going?
Like the Eugene Market or something? It's the biggest market in Australia. It has over like 600 stalls. We'll be here for like 8 days with this one, so.
I love a market. It is our second day in Noosa and it's our second day on the dog beach.
Beach.
Because if there's a beach with dogs and a beach without dogs, it's a no-brainer really. Right, well, considering it is nearly day 60 of our road trip, that means we are 3/4 of the way through it. And that means it's pretty good going that today was the first day we got a camping fine, considering we have free camped every day of this trip. So I think that's pretty good going.
Yeah.
We've spent all morning getting our ducks in a row because we've got so much stuff to organise for when our road trip finishes and for the last couple of weeks of it. And now we are doing a big old hike.
Yeah, in Noosa to a bunch of different viewpoints and stuff.
Yes.
But it's muggy today. It's hot.
It's very cloudy. It rained a lot this morning, but you gotta make the most of it. Okay, on our way back from the hike, and it's time for your accent of the week, my love.
Yay!
This week, I want you to do my accent.
Oh God. I want you to do my accent. 5-hour hike? Couldn't think of anything worse.
That was actually okay.
Yeah.
That's the best I've ever heard you try and do my accent.
Oh, I have to listen to it a lot.
That was alright.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well,
I think so.
pleased with myself.
Yeah, well done.
I think that could have gone quite poorly.
We are up bright and early to go on a 3-day Fraser Island tour. Get to drive 4-wheel drive jeeps and just
Not me.
fuck around on the island. Not this one, because he's an illegal
Immigrant.
with an expired driving licence. we spent the weekend on Fraser Island. It was 3 days, 2 nights. There were about 28 of us.
Yeah.
And we drove around in 4x4s, and a guide took us to some really cool spots, and we drank.
A lot of goon.
Yeah, we tried our first goon, which...
Boxed wine.
Yeah, it's like the bottom of the barrel shitty stuff, but it's cheap, and it was surprisingly nice.
Wasn't that bad.
Yeah. But yeah, it was awesome. There was no service on the island, so it was nice to have a little break. And it was nice to have everything structured for once, rather than constantly have to find
Places
where
to
to
camp, what to see.
Yeah.
It's just like everything's done for you.
Yeah.
They even made all our meals. Well,
they had the food, we just had to put it together.
Everything
so
was organized, which is quite nice.
Now we're back, and we spent last night just camped at the hostel that provides the tour, hanging out with a couple who we made friends with on the tour. And
Lon and Claire, shout out.
Lon and Claire, if you're
awesome.
watching. And then this morning we went to feed wild humpback dolphins at...
The only place in the world
Yeah.
that you can legally feed these dolphins.
Yeah. There was a little old man that was very passionate about that fact, and he repeated it a lot. But yeah, they have got into the habit of coming right up to this little area because they know they get fed every morning, and they're treated very well. Like, you can't touch them or anything, you just give them a fish and then they swim off. But it was really cool.
They had a 5-day-old baby dolphin.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Oh, baby. So, yeah. Lon and Claire have now headed off on their own little trip. Might bump into them again because we're going the same way. And where are we going now?
We're off to the peanut van.
The peanut van.
I don't know, I did a lot of research. I put a lot of things on Google Maps. I don't know what the hell half these things are, but we're going to see a man who has a van.
About some peanuts.
About some peanuts.
Well, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, it was much more of a visual experience and less of us just sitting here chatting shit. Today we just did a fuck ton of driving, and we went to the Bundaberg factory.
Yes.
Tried about 15 different flavours of Bundabergs. So that's that, and back at it next week. See ya.
Peace.